Hey guys, Andy Tran here with Interbark Outdoors. In this video, I wanted to go over my Glock19 Roland Special. The Roland Special is a really cool pistol, but there's quite a bit of wait time, especially on some of the more customized parts. And to get all that custom work, it costs quite a bit of money. So I went ahead and bought a standard Glock19 Gen 3 frame, and then did all the stippling myself, and then pieced everything together. Check it out. The Roland Special is based on the Roland Special, which is originally equipped with a KKM barrel and comp, a Surefire U-boat light, Trijicon RMR with suppressor height sights, and stippling on the grip. The internal also has a little bit of work done as well, like a match grade trigger. A lot of people are going to ask, why do this to a Glock19? Well, there's a few different reasons that I can think of off the top of my head. First, it's a lot easier to drive. And a lot of you are probably going to say, well, it's a 9mm, there's not much recoil, it should be pretty easy to drive anyway. You can drive a car without power steering, but it's a lot easier with power steering, so why not? To me, it's more accurate because I prefer looking at a single dot versus lining up two different objects, i.e. the iron sights, when shooting an object downrange. So for me, it's a lot more accurate, and follow-up shots, obviously, with it being flatter shooting, makes it a lot more easy to put follow-up shots downrange. And also, to me, it looks really cool. For my build, I used a Silencer Cone 9mm threaded barrel with a 1 in 12 twist. I'm using a slide from Brownells with an RMR cut, and I'm also using a Texas Black Rifle mini comp, which times perfectly with the Silencer Cone barrel. It's almost the same length as a light, so it doesn't add any length on top of what's already on there. You can see that the gases move topside and laterally. A bonus feature of having a comp on there is that it makes the light a lot cleaner after a range session. For the red dot, I'm using a Trijicon RMR 06 Type 2. And because of the serrations cut into the slide, you'll also need a sealing plate. Alright, I want to take a second to go over a little bit of a rant. The Trijicon RMR Type 2, it's in the ballpark of like $450, $500. You would think that they'd put a $6 stamped part in there just to make your life just a little bit easier. Just saying. For this build, I chose plain suppressor height sights made by Ameriglow. This makes the sight picture a lot less busy, so there's not two dots staring back at me. And the iron sights disappear once I'm focusing downrange. The benefit of turning a Glock19 into a Roland Special or a Roland Special really comes in when you start doing rapid fire. The comp helps a little bit with the muzzle rise, and the red dot sight allows you to stay focused in on the target. So from the cockpit, all you really see is a dot dancing around on the target as you're pressing the trigger. I did the frame stippling myself and removed the finger grooves, which is a little bit different from standard stippling. I'm using a Magpul Glock magwell, which is low profile and helps a little bit, but it's not as fast as a full-on racing magwell. For the light, I'm using an Olight PL2 Valkyrie. The holster that I'm currently using is a Black Point tactical holster made for the Glock 34 and the PL2 weapon light. So I know I'm going to get asked a compatibility question about this light and whether or not it fits a different holster. Alls I know is that this TLR1 HL, when you put it on this pistol, does fit into a holster. Now, does it fit right? It's a little awkward, kind of like when you hug your cousin for like 1 or 2 seconds long. But I do know that this light mounted on my duty weapon in a holster does fit just fine. Your mileage is going to vary because some holsters tend to attach to the actual light. Some go at some part on the slide here. So your mileage is going to vary a little bit. But all in all, it does seem to kind of fit. So that is my Glock19 Gen 3 Roland Special. Overall, this is a really fun project and was the first pistol project that I've done. I've done rifles, both AR-15, AR-10s, and things like that, but this was my first full-on actual, like, regular pistol, not like a AR-15 pistol. But yeah, I mean, I would suggest this to pretty much any intermediate, tinkerer slash builder, because overall, like, the tools aren't very complicated. A punch set, front sight tool, and maybe a little bit of file work, and you're good to go. But if you guys have any comments or questions, go ahead and message me directly or comment down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and also check out my Facebook page and other social media. Really helps me know these are the kind of videos you want to see. But as always, take care out there.